no days off.
Ain't no days off.
Ain't no days off.
Ain't no days off.
And ain't no days off.
Ain't no days off.
Ain't no days off.
No days off.
Ain't no days off. None.
Days off. Ain't no day. I got a lot of ain't no days off.
Ain't no days off, man.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Pretty good.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. What's your name?
Wanda, Jack,
Wa-
Davis.
Wanda and Jack Davis. Yeah. How y'all get in Myrtle Beach?
We drove
Okay. Where y'all from?
about 60 miles east of Cincinnati.
All right. Is this your husband?
Yes, it is.
How long y'all been married?
62 years.
62 years?
Yes.
And y'all don't look like y'all 62 at all, yet alone being able to been married
It's
62.
ongoing.
Huh?
A marriage is ongoing.
Okay. Yeah. So you've been married 62. So how long have y'all been together?
65.
65. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it like love at first sight?
Yes, pretty much. Met
So-
at the county fair.
Met at the county fair. All right. Jack, how was it when you first saw it? Like, how did it go? Like, were you working there or y'all just met there?
Just back there.
Just met there? Did you ask her out? Like, how did you ask her out?
No, he had his buddies do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You had some wingman.
Yeah, he's afraid.
All right.
Yeah.
So you saw, you were like, whoa, I got to help her.
That's what he said.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, y'all have any children?
We have 2 grandchildren. They're getting ready to retire.
Oh, wow. Any?
3 grandchildren
Mm-hmm.
and 6 great grandchildren.
And 6 great grandchildren. Wow, that's awesome. So let me ask you this question, because like it ain't enough love in the world today.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, like what has and nowadays, like you see couples, they get together now and they stay together 3 years and then they get a divorce. What has kept y'all together for 65 years?
Because you've got to communicate.
Communication.
It's an ongoing thing. Marriage is a work, an art and work. You just got to work at it. But we know fight.
Yeah.
What's there to fight about?
Yeah. So you communicate and you work through it.
Right. But we don't have any problems.
That's good.
Never did. We're retired.
That's awesome. So where did you retire from?
He retired once from Alaska.
Okay.
Once from in Ohio.
So you don't retire how many times, Jack?
3 times.
You don't retire 3 times. First time you thought you was done, but you got tired of sitting around and went back.
Well, yeah, but he still works. His
Wow.
boss won't let him quit, but he don't do anything.
Yeah.
He's like a mascot there, He only works 3 hours a day.
Well, that's good. He's retired.
Yeah.
They need him. I don't think he needs them.
No, he doesn't. No, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
but that's so awesome. So like so if you were to give some advice to new couples that just been together 1 or 2 years, what would it be?
We went together 3 years, and we still didn't know each other. You've got to learn about the other person, their likes, dislikes. I mean, we didn't know everything until after we was married. So you just work through it, like you said, make it happen.
Just work through it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if something come your way and you weren't prepared for it, communicate like you said,
Right.
and work through it.
That's right.
That's
That's exactly right.
that's
That's the best thing you can do
that's the best thing you could do.
if you want to be happy.
So we're asking y'all how old you are. Would that be too much?
We're 81.
Y'all the same age too?
He's 3 years and 3 months younger than me, or
Wow.
older than me.
Wow, that's awesome. So 81. So my father was born in the 40s. So y'all was born in the 30s?
No,
In the 40s.
In the 40s.
How was it in the 40s?
The 50s was the best time to grow up.
50s was the best time to grow up.
It was a good time to grow up. You didn't have all this hate and stuff going on back then.
Yeah.
People didn't even think about stuff like that.
Just a lot of love.
Yes. They just, you know, we grew up in a small town and you just didn't even think about it. It wasn't worth your time to think about stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, we just tried to get along with everybody.
Wow.
We never did have any trouble there with our neighbors or anything.
Everybody get along with everybody. The world will be a happy place.
Yeah, that's like here in this compound or wherever we're in. People are friendly. You know, if you say hi to them, they'll say hi. How are you
Yeah.
doing? You know, and then you get to talk. Where you from? You know, and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you know what we call that down south, right?
What do you call it?
That Southern hospitality.
Well, you see, we worked in Kentucky.
Okay.
We lived in Ohio, but we worked in Kentucky for many years. And the Southern people are very friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just really good to work with.
Yeah.
I worked with a lot of them. And there was nothing wrong with it. We just all had a good time.
Yeah.
We didn't care about anything else. Just that we were there to have a good time.
And that's what I like to do. I love to have a good time.
Yes. Now, when we went to Alaska, it's about the same thing. I always figured the reason everybody was so friendly and got along was because everybody was from somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were like transients, you know, that stayed
Yeah.
10 years. So we was actually sourdoughs for the time we lived.
Yeah. So,
It was very interesting to have that.
well, that's
10
good.
years up
That's
there.
good. Are y'all more in love now than you were back then?
No, I'd say about the same.
About the same. Wow. So the love has remained a constant.
Absolutely.
Because you got to keep the love in, because the love is what holds it together.
That's right.
when you're not seeing eye to eye, when something arises you weren't prepared
That's
for.
right.
The love is what keeps it together.
When we raised our children, our two girls, if we were going to plan on a vacation, we included them. If we were going to go to church, we included them. What's your thoughts? We give them the opportunity to tell us what they want.
Yeah. And then y'all come up with a plan, and then we do it.
Yes.
That's
we
awesome.
start buying a new car. Come on, girls, let's go check this out.
Wow, that's
And
awesome.
today, we are very close to our two girls.
That's awesome.
We have one in Lexington and one where we live.
But having a relationship with your children is very important.
It's very important.
And why is that?
Well, because they're the basic things that you started on to begin with.
Okay.
You tried to teach them the right way. They're with us today.
Oh wow. Okay.
Our daughter and son-in-law, they're going to come down here to meet us.
Yeah.
We're with them.
And that's important because you always want your kids to know you can come confide in me. You can always talk to me about I don't care what it is.
That's right.
You can talk to me. I'm not going to judge you, and we'll figure it out.
Yes. Look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that sweet? Oh, they got some cuties here all day.
Yeah. So,
Really?
yeah. So listen, thank y'all so much. The name of this podcast is Ain't No Days Off. And if you could, Betsy, right? What's your name?
Betsy's fine. That's my middle name.
All right. Wow. Listen, Miss Betsy, if you could leave the world could see this, and you could leave them with one thing, what would it be?
We need more love.
We need more love. Thank you. And you, Mr. Jack, if you could leave the world with one thing, what would it be?
More love.
We need more love.
Yes.
All right.
Listen, what word is going to be? This podcast.
Oh, it's going to be on YouTube, and
okay.
it's going to be on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just want to get behind y'all and say this is Ain't No Days Off, and thank y'all for viewing, and thank y'all too. 65 years. Wow.
And you're not married?
No, ma'am, I'm not married. I
You
do
have a
have a
beautiful
23. I do have a beautiful daughter, a handsome grandson, and I am in their life, and I let them know that you can talk to me about anything.
Absolutely.
Just pick up the phone and call.
That's right.
Like there's not a time. It's not too late. It's not too early.
Do you realize what's going through these young people's minds with all the drugs and stuff that's out there?
What's that?
They don't know which way to go.
They don't know
Do
which.
they want to go with the population
Mm-hmm.
of what they're doing, or do they want to space it and go on for their own self? That's what our great grandson did.
Yeah.
He wanted to go up here.
So, do you know anyone that has been? I was about to end it, but you just brought up something else. Do you know anyone that has been affected by addiction or drugs?
No, we don't know anybody. And we've just been fortunate, and we thank God every day for them.
Yeah, because addiction is real, and it's out here, and it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I smoked for years. It's also an addiction.
Okay,
It's
yes,
a drug.
it is.
I don't smoke anymore.
Yeah. So that's great.
Anything is an addiction. You can take aspirin every day, and you're still going to be addicted to them.
Yeah. So that's great.
It's too bad, you know.
Well, thank y'all so much, and I hope
Nice
y'all
meeting you.
enjoy y'all vacation and have a safe trip back
Now,
home.
what is your name?
My name is Lewis.
Lewis?
Yes, ma'am.